You just had to get, what was it, like 3 diamonds, and all of a sudden you had infinite diamonds. And it was just like, yeah, yeah. I know far too many people who had modded Minecraft ruined for them, or even just specific packs ruined for them, because Equivalent Exchange just took them on the fucking speedboat to victory. They reached the end and they're just like, you know, that was kind of boring. There wasn't really much to do. So it made it worse, but I would still argue that Equivalent Exchange was never balanced, even before all of the high EMC mods were added, just for the sole reason that you could fairly easily just get a sugarcane farm and use that to get infinite EMC in like the first probably 2 hours of starting up a new world, between getting the chest and the finding some sugarcane. And then after that, you just never had to worry about it again. And even in the cases where you didn't do stuff like that, there was the... what is it? Yeah, the collectors and relays, which, first of all, lagged the hell out of any server you played on. That was... I think I crashed a few servers with that one. Yeah, so you really had issues with lag with that side of EMC, and then it is just literally you are making infinite power, and that's that. Or infinite power, infinite items, and that was that. At first, it wasn't too overpowered in the very early days with just IC2, but honestly, even back then, you speedrun Minecraft by just getting down a buildcraft quarry and going, we're good, and then it just absolutely exploded what you did. But I would also argue that that was partially because the buildcraft quarry was a little bit broken in and of itself as well. For a time there, I think it could be powered by redstone engines. They quickly stopped that once they realized just how terrible of an idea that was. And then after that, what was it? You had to use coal to power it, or burnables generally, and it was still just, well, we've hit the point, boys. It's time. And then you just kind of exploded into absolutely infinite of everything you could want. Alright, I need to stop wandering in circles and do some of the stuff that... yeah, do some of the stuff that... come on. I need to get done to progress the pack as well. But yeah, that was... that was the time that I got into modded Minecraft, back when it was filled with all of those classic mods in the Tekkit days, and I played on that for a good... I want to say like 2 years? I kind of... oh, wait, we finally got the seared bricks. Yes, I forgot to check on that. I finally started branching out after a while, but the reason I initially started branching out was because I went on a... what was it? I think it was an update of... see, I started out with Tekkit. No, I started branching out with random mods back in the Tekkit days, because I had 2 friends that I'll just refer to as the twins, who... absolutely wonderful people, but... oh... okay, see it. Yeah, I'll keep talking, though, because I'm on roll. And I'm going to also ban this bot that has appeared in the chat. You... report. Scams and bots. Bots. Bot. There we go. What was I saying? Yes. Back in the Thorncraft days. So there was... I just realized that this... stream things... yeah, okay. yeah, so I played with the twins and an old friend of mine called Ari real early on. And I don't remember if I've done a video with Ari because he's been on and off recently. Put you in here. And absolutely wonderful days back then. And then we started branching out into stuff and just having fun with anything we could really have fun with. And that was a wonderful time. Things happen. Friendships kinda just started to disappear, and then I got sick, and when you are too sick to go to school, it gets kind of hard to meet up with people, especially when you would have to drive cross town to be able to meet them. So all that stuff just kind of fell to the wayside. But because I was sick, I played more Minecraft. So much modded Minecraft. And I eventually met two guys, one named Krugler, who hopefully he's doing well for himself, and another named, I think he went by Silly Boy? Silly Boy Gamer 2002? 2012? Something like that. Who people might know by the name, what does it go by? Omega. Omega Gamer or something like that more recently. Though I will forever call him Silly. Please grow faster. I want my food. But yeah, met them on some random Tekkit server that I rejoined because I was like, I just want to play some classic Tekkit. And so I did. Met them. Krugler ended up being the one who went hard on building automated systems, and to the point where anytime someone would do something wrong, he would break it down and rebuild it, which got kind of annoying and was part of the reason that we all kind of parted ways for that. And then Silly just kind of ended up being the guy who just sat around and went, I know what I'm doing. And then fucking beelined for it faster than anyone else could say no. Which was very, very fun to have around, because two of us being absolute, like, this is the best way to do this, or there's no other way we're gonna do it but this, was not always the best for team cohesion for a while. So yeah, had fun with that. Ended up, we had a applied energistics system, which is those big computer inventory systems that you see in all the Minecraft servers and stuff. I needed to not make a second one of those. Sadness and pain. Please. What? Pain! Alright, well. Drip me another. Why did I make two source heaters? Alright, slap you there. Slap you there. I think we chuck coal in here, whatever we want to melt in there. Or no, we have enough. I didn't need to drip anything. Alright. Put you there, and one on the other side. Yeah, we ended up crashing that server repeatedly, and then corrupting the chunks where the, where our, like, town base was. I think it was towns back then. I think that's the mod we were using, not factions. Or plugin, I should say. We're leaving you be. I'm going to forget everything I'm doing if I head for you. But yeah, Hopper. Thank you. Hopper, I hardly know her. Put stone in. I need coal. Corrupted that base multiple times. I ended up getting banned because I think there was a staff member who disliked something I did or something like that. And so they just banned me out of the blue. Everyone tried to figure out what was going on. We couldn't get the staff member to answer, or he answered with something that was what was it? I think it was something like, yeah, he said these bad words in chat, which I hadn't been on in like the past half week. And before that, I had never ever said anything like that in any Minecraft chat. And I'm like, I hadn't, but alright. Okay. Item cannot be molten. What? How do we make seared? Seared stone. Oh, I actually need to melt down... Oh. They've changed this. Alright. Yep. No longer easy. Alright. I agree with the change, but not what I was expecting. Do we have sand in here? We don't have sand in here. Okay, let's take the cobblestone out, put you in... Yeah, put you in here. There we go. Yeah, we have a tree planted. Chuck you in. Alright, what were we trying to get? Encased fan? Color, iron sheet. No, that was string. We were upgrading to this, that's right. 4 blocks. 4 blocks, 16. Okay, so I'm gonna need more grout. You... Molten clay. Make... Okay, so pour clay over stone. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna go with... You know what? It's probably more efficient. No, I'd have to double smelt it down. Yeah, no, I'd have to double smelt it down. No, we're going with normal. Where was I? Yeah, so, server crashed multiple times. We all decided, and this was back in the days that we used Skype, so that's the only reason we were able to keep contact. We all decided, you know what? We're gonna hop to another server because they aren't accepting us. And there was like a time, multiple years later, that we tried joining a random server and it ended up being that one, and we're like, oh. Alright. Or no, I tried joining a server. Yeah, we did find it, and we tried doing that, but the one that I'm thinking of is, there was, like, a ban thing that was, like, all the servers under this network or something, were connected in a ban system, or it was, like, a mod that connected them. And so because I was banned on that server, I got banned on one or two of the other ones I tried getting on, and I'm just like, alright, well... Can I get unbanned? It's been years. I still didn't do what you said I did before. And the answer to that was, I don't know who you are. F you. No. So that was interesting. Yeah, so that happened. Then we ended up shifting between other things. We pretty much always stuck to Minecraft for a good number of years there. I think we finally ended up landing on... It was a server network that got folded into another a long time ago. And just kind of hung out there for a bit. We eventually tried building a base on one, and Krugler got a little bit too much for us. And in the worst absolute way possible, we basically just ghosted him for the rest of that thing and never talked to him again, which I still regret to this day. There are better ways to handle relationships than ghosting people, but we were young, and yeah. How long are you gonna take? Yeah, so if you're ever in that position yourself, find a better way. There are always better ways. There we go. The rest of the clay in here. There we go. We have gravel. We want some sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. $16. Chuck you in here. That works? That works. Good, good. Yeah, so we ended up ditching him. Met more people as time went on. Let's see, there was Kiwi, who was a girl from... Where was it? I need to look at a map for a second. Hold on. Because my brain don't work so good right now, so I need to search up where exactly this was. New Zealand, that's where it was. Yeah, so they were from New Zealand. Nice girl, definitely had some family issues, as pretty much all of us had who were back in the day gaming online like that. I need to pour you on this. There we go. Yeah, anyone who was chronically online like we were back in the day was 100% either had family issues, personal issues, life issues, just about anything you could think of. We all had some kind of issue. Mine was that I was chronically sick, and my parents were divorced, and that was fun. Then, yeah, just a lot of divorced parents, honestly. That was the biggest thing. Then after that, I think that was around the time I met, Yeah, I think that was around the time I met Puppy, who changed their name to Phoenix Fire Gaming, if I remember correctly. He will still forever be Puppy to me. Yeah, so we had fun with that. I think we also met, who was it? Lolly Oploid and... Oh, it was someone else. Who was it back in the day? I think he went by his real name, so I'm not gonna say it, though I could be very wrong about that. But yeah, it was an interesting time. Half of the people we met were people who did hacking stuff, and the other half were just kids who didn't really care and just wanted to play games. And you know what? The person we're playing with may be a hacker, but still fun to play games with them. That's all that mattered back in the day. And of course, no one actually like hacked each other in the groups, which was a very important thing. So transfer duct. What am I working on right now? What? Started. Melter. Casting. I need to make a cast. Later. Ooh, honey cake. Get myself 4 blocks. But yeah, fun days back then. Fun days. Then eventually, I picked up school stuff. What was it that I did? I think I started with, essay writing or something like that, and stuff just went from there, and then one day I woke up and went, I always thought about making YouTube videos and streaming, and so I decided, screw it. I will make YouTube videos and stream. And back then, I think I was in the dorms over at Steamboat, Colorado Mountain College. Wonderful place. Met some great people there. Have not kept up with any of them, as is, at this point, tradition for me. Come on. Yes, just enough. Come on, finish up. There we go. Now what is it? Workbench? Workbench. And this replaces the Tinker Station nowadays, I believe. No, this replaces the Part Builder. I think you have something else. Oh no, I am at a loss. Modify work table. Do not make hammers anymore? No, we do. Why? Tinker's Anvil! I'm gonna need more sear stone. Well, there we go. Alright. Let's work on another section. I've got this. What do we get? Sound muffler? Wither Boss Death Muffler. Interesting. I'm assuming that's going to be necessary for a Wither Boss mob grinder that we will more than likely have to put together at some point. Alright, immersive. Yeah, we want you. String, we were getting through. We could use the crook. Let's throw away these old ones. I don't need them anymore, and I'm not planning on using something that is broken, because it's expensive to repair, and I can't be bothered. Get you out. You. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crook me. That's more than I thought. Oh no. Or Ars Nueve. I'm going to have to sort my storage out in a bit. Alright. Well, for now, leave it all in the inventory. What's that? Wheat flour? Oh, yes, I threw in wheat. What about that? Alright. String. Mine out this direction. 4, 5, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I've gone too far. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to get my torches out. But yeah, no, good times back then. Wish I had kept up with more people, and honestly, there's probably still ways that I can keep up with them, but I'm never good at reconnecting with people. I think the best I've ever reconnected with someone was meeting with my old friend Yuki back in the day. Always fun to be able to visit him when I went over. And then one time I caught back up with the twins. Other than that, or no, I guess I keep up with Silly nowadays too. And occasionally I'll see Puppy around. Blank path. I don't know what you are, and I don't think I care. Would make me trapdoor. We're gonna go about this the efficient way, because I don't want to have to mine that many blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then mine out this into a small little room. But yeah, maybe one day I will see them. Maybe one day they'll watch my vids and shout me out. Who knows? It was good times with that I got to spend with them. Good times. Alright. 3. But yeah, no, back in the day, I think the mods that I played most were Thaumcraft in the, what era was it? 6th edition Thaumcraft, I want to say? Hello, B. We will be leaving it. I believe it was 6th edition Thaumcraft where we had the Essentia system, Viz system, so Essentia, Viz, was it just called Essence? I think it was just called Essence for like Ordo and everything. But it was good times, because the best part about that era of Thaumcraft was all the add-ons you had. Because, for whatever reason, the people who liked Thaumcraft were huge fans of programming, and also enjoyed other mods on the side. So while Thaumcraft itself wasn't the most popular with people, I often found that people I tried to get into it were just like, yeah, the puzzle system's confusing, I don't like this. Which I personally enjoyed the puzzle system, but I can see where they're coming from. Yeah, lots of people just kind of disliked it because of that, which was always saddening to me, especially because the system they replaced it with, which is, in my eyes, much worse, in other people's eyes, much better. I just never quite enjoyed the same way. And it wasn't like there weren't mods to remove Thaumcraft stuff either, but yeah. So yeah, Thaumcraft, big mod for me. Spent so long with all of the different add-ons. If you had something you wanted to do in Thaumcraft, I could probably name the add-on that does it, and possibly even the block. Heck, I could probably still complete all of the researches without looking up any guides or anything. Yeah, good times with that. And then, of course, Thaumcraft's side mods always had a wonderful layer of every single other mod in the game had some kind of Thaumcraft add-on. And so if you enjoyed blood magic, there was a blood magic add-on in Thaumcraft, and you just could do that and have fun and cross the two mods together. There was, let's see, it was Forbidden Magic that allowed you to cross Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, and Botania all together, all of which were absolutely amazing mods. There was Thaumic Energistics that tied Applied Energistics to it for the ME systems. There was, well, Tigger's Construct just had add-ons to everything by default, but yeah, it was nice. IC2 had an add-on. What was it? Techno-Thaumaturgy? Something like that? He had a bunch of different stuff like, let's see. You had the pen as opposed to the inkwell that you could make. You had Essentia mixing, which was normally a huge taboo for Thaumcraft mods because getting higher tier Essentias were generally relegated to, what's it called? Generally relegated to the idea of, this is way too overpowered, please don't add this into the game. But they made it fairly expensive, so it wasn't too bad. There was Thaumic Horizons, which I think the best part about Thaumic Horizons in the time that I played it was that it had an infusion systems for animals and, what else? Infusion systems for animals and also yourself, so that you can infuse yourself with abilities and like climb up walls, teleport, yada yada yada. It was kind of like those genetic mods that everyone used to play back in the day, where you would like inject yourself with spider DNA to gain the ability to wall climb, or cow DNA to be able to produce milk, stuff like that, or like eat grass. Sounds like a spider, which I see in front of me, of course, and a zombie. Where is zombie? You are not a zombie. I don't know what you are, and I am afraid. I'm gonna have to fight you, aren't I? Sorry, little wolf boy. I think you are one-hittable. So yeah. Finish off the poor doggos. Well, we got our strength, so I'm going to entirely ignore this section of the base now. Goodbye, mob spawner.